Two predators, two continents, two completely different evolutionary stories. One is the ancestor of every dog that has ever lived alongside a human being, a creature so deeply embedded in our mythology, our folklore, and our imagination that it appears in the stories of almost every culture on Earth. The other is one of the most misunderstood and unfairly maligned animals in the natural world, an animal that popular culture has painted as a cowardly scavenger, but which science has revealed to be something far more complex, far more intelligent, and far more formidable than its reputation suggests. The wolf, the hyena, both are highly social predators, both live and hunt in coordinated groups, both are built for stamina rather than explosive speed. And yet, despite these surface similarities, they represent two entirely separate branches of the carnivore family tree, shaped by different continents, different prey, different social structures, and radically different evolutionary pressures. Today, WildForge examines every dimension that separates these two remarkable animals, from their ancient origins to their hunting strategies, from their family structures to their extraordinary communication systems, and asks the question that has fascinated naturalists for centuries: just how different are the wolf and the hyena? To understand the wolf and the hyena, we must first understand where each of them sits in the broader map of carnivore evolution, because the answer reveals one of the most striking examples of convergent evolution in the entire animal kingdom. The wolf, Canis lupus, belongs to the family Canidae, the dog family, which also includes foxes, jackals, coyotes, and the African wild dog. Canids are believed to have originated in North America approximately 40 million years ago, before spreading across the Bering Land Bridge into Asia, Europe, and eventually Africa. The gray wolf, which is the species we are examining today, evolved in Eurasia and became the most widely distributed large-land predator on the planet, historically ranging across all of North America, Europe, Asia, and parts of the Middle East and North Africa. The hyena is a far more unusual case. Hyenas belong to the family Hyenidae, a small, ancient family with only 4 living species: the spotted hyena, the striped hyena, the brown hyena, and the aardwolf. Despite looking strikingly similar to dogs in many ways, hyenas are not closely related to canids at all. They are in fact more closely related to cats, mongooses, and civets, belonging to the broader group Feliformia rather than the dog-like Caniformia. This means that the wolf and the hyena have been evolving on entirely separate branches of the carnivore tree for tens of millions of years, and their apparent similarities, pack hunting, social behavior, sustained pursuit over long distances, are the product of convergent evolution rather than shared ancestry. The spotted hyena, Crocuta crocuta, which is the largest and most well-known species and the primary focus of our comparison today, evolved in Africa and remains one of the continent's most dominant large predators. At their peak historical distribution, spotted hyenas ranged across all of sub-Saharan Africa and into parts of North Africa and the Middle East. This fundamental point cannot be overstated. The wolf and the hyena look and behave similarly in many ways, not because they are related, but because they independently arrived at many of the same evolutionary solutions to the same fundamental challenge: how to cooperatively hunt and bring down prey larger than yourself in open landscapes over long distances. Both the wolf and the spotted hyena are medium to large-sized predators, but they differ considerably in their physical construction, differences that reflect their distinct evolutionary histories and hunting strategies. The gray wolf is a long-legged, deep-chested animal built for sustained running across large distances. Adult males typically weigh between 30 and 80 kilograms depending on subspecies and geographic location, with the largest wolves found in the far north, particularly in Canada, Alaska, and Russia, regularly exceeding 60 kilograms. The largest reliably recorded wild gray wolf weighed approximately 80 kilograms. Wolves stand around 60 to 90 centimeters at the shoulder, and their long legs give them a characteristic ground-covering stride that allows them to maintain a trot of 8 to 10 kilometers per hour almost indefinitely, with bursts of speed reaching 50 to 60 kilometers per hour in short chases. The wolf's skull is relatively narrow and elongated, with a long muzzle housing 42 teeth, including large canines for gripping and powerful carnassial teeth for shearing meat. The bite force of a large gray wolf has been measured at up to 400 pounds per square inch, considerable, but not among the highest recorded for large carnivores. The spotted hyena presents a dramatically different physical profile. Females are notably larger than males, a relatively rare phenomenon among large mammals called female dominance or female-biased sexual dimorphism, with adult females weighing between 44 and 64 kilograms and males between 40 and 55 kilograms. So, in terms of average body weight, wolves and spotted hyenas are broadly comparable, with large northern wolf subspecies potentially outweighing hyenas considerably. Where the hyena diverges most dramatically from the wolf is in its skeletal and muscular architecture. The hyena's front legs are significantly longer than its hind legs, giving it a distinctive sloped or hunched posture that has contributed to its unfortunate reputation for appearing awkward or weak. In reality, this body plan is an extraordinary adaptation for bone crushing. The hyena possesses the most powerful jaws relative to body size of any living land carnivore chi, with a bite force measured at approximately 1,000 pounds per square inch, more than twice that of the wolf. This bone-crushing capability allows the hyena to consume and completely digest parts of prey that all other predators discard, including dense leg bones, hooves, and even teeth, a level of resource utilization unmatched in the animal kingdom. Where the wolf relies on a fluid, efficient trot built for covering vast distances with minimal energy expenditure, the hyena uses a distinctive rocking gallop that, despite looking ungainly, is capable of sustained speeds of 40 to 60 kilometers per hour over distances of several kilometers. A remarkable feat of cardiovascular power that allows hyenas to run prey into exhaustion across the open African savanna. The gray wolf is one of the most adaptable large predators ever to have existed, occupying an extraordinary range of habitats across its historical distribution. Wolves have been documented thriving in Arctic tundra, where temperatures drop below -40 degrees Celsius, in temperate deciduous forests, in boreal taiga, in open grasslands and prairies, in mountainous terrain at elevations exceeding 3,000 meters, and in semi-arid scrubland. This remarkable ecological flexibility, the ability to exploit almost any landscape that supports sufficient prey, made the gray wolf the dominant large land predator across the entire northern hemisphere for hundreds of thousands of years. Today, however, the wolf's range has been dramatically reduced by centuries of human persecution and habitat loss. Wolves have been extirpated from most of Western and Central Europe, from the vast majority of the contiguous United States, and from much of their former range in Asia and the Middle East. Viable wolf populations now exist primarily in Russia, Canada, Alaska, parts of Scandinavia, and recovering populations in countries like the United States, Poland, Germany, and Italy, where reintroduction and legal protection have allowed numbers to slowly rebuild. The spotted hyena, by contrast, remains one of Africa's most numerous and widespread large predators. Spotted hyenas inhabit virtually every habitat type found across sub-Saharan Africa, from the open grasslands of the Serengeti and the Masai Mara to dense woodland, semi-arid desert margins, and even the outskirts of human settlements. Their ability to exploit human refuse and livestock has allowed spotted hyena populations to persist in areas where other large predators have been eliminated, making them considerably more resilient to human encroachment than the wolf has proven to be. The striped hyena, a separate and smaller species, extends the hyena family's range considerably further north, occurring across North Africa, the Middle East, Turkey, the Caucasus, and into South Asia as far east as India, giving it an overlap with some wolf populations in the Middle East, one of the very few regions on Earth where wolves and hyenas share territory. Perhaps the most striking demonstration of the spotted hyena's adaptability is found in the ancient Ethiopian city of Harar. one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Africa. For centuries, wild spotted hyenas have entered the city every single night after dark, passing through gaps in the city walls to feed on scraps and refuse left by the city's residents. The people of Harar have coexisted with these wild hyenas for so long that a remarkable tradition has developed. A small number of local men, known as hyena men, have established a practice of hand-feeding wild hyenas at designated spots outside the city walls, with some individuals even taking meat from the feeder's extended hand or stick. This extraordinary degree of tolerance between a major wild predator and a dense human population is unlike almost anything else observed anywhere in the world, and it speaks directly to the spotted hyena's intelligence and remarkable capacity to adapt to environments that would be completely inhospitable to a wolf. This is where the comparison between wolves and hyenas becomes most scientifically fascinating, because both animals have evolved highly sophisticated social structures, but they have arrived at dramatically different solutions to the problem of group living. The wolf pack is one of the most studied and romanticized social units in the natural world. A typical wolf pack consists of a breeding pair, historically described as the alpha male and female, though modern wolf biologists prefer the term breeding pair to reflect the more nuanced reality of pack dynamics and their offspring from multiple generations. Pack sizes vary enormously depending on prey availability and habitat, ranging from just 2 or 3 individuals to, in exceptional prey-rich environments like Yellowstone National Park, packs of 20 or more animals. Wolf pack structure is fundamentally a family unit. The breeding pair are typically the parents of most or all of the other pack members, and the social bonds within a wolf pack are deep, enduring, and remarkably affectionate. Wolves engage in extensive social bonding behaviors, greeting rituals involving face licking and body contact, cooperative pup rearing in which all pack members contribute to feeding and protecting the young, and coordinated long-distance howling that serves both to reinforce social bonds within the pack and to advertise the pack's presence to rival groups. The hyena clan presents a social system of comparable complexity but radically different structure. Spotted hyenas live in large, stable social groups called clans, which can number anywhere from a handful of individuals to over 80 animals in prey-rich environments, making hyena clans some of the largest stable social groups of any carnivore on Earth. The most fundamental difference from wolf packs is this: hyena clans are matriarchal. Female spotted hyenas completely dominate male hyenas at every level of clan society. The highest-ranking female, the clan matriarch, outranks every male in the clan, and her offspring inherit her social rank regardless of their sex. Even the lowest-ranking adult female outranks the highest-ranking adult male in a hyena clan. Males born into a clan typically disperse upon reaching adulthood, joining other clans as low-ranking immigrants, spending years slowly working their way up the male hierarchy through patience and persistence rather than aggression. This extreme female dominance in spotted hyenas is associated with extraordinarily high levels of androgens, male hormones, in females, which produces one of the most remarkable and unusual anatomical features of any mammal. Female spotted hyenas possess pseudomale genitalia that are functionally indistinguishable from those of males without close examination. This feature, unique among mammals, has puzzled and fascinated biologists for over a century and is believed to be directly related to the hormonal environment that produces female social dominance. Both wolves and spotted hyenas are cooperative hunters capable of bringing down prey many times larger than any individual, but their hunting strategies differ considerably in execution. Wolf hunts are coordinated, patient affairs that can unfold over hours or even days. A wolf pack hunting large prey such as elk, moose, or bison typically begins with an extended testing phase. The pack approaches a herd and observes carefully, probing for individuals that show signs of weakness, injury, age, or illness. Wolves are highly selective hunters that prefer to target vulnerable individuals rather than risk injury by attacking healthy prime-age adults. This selectivity has important ecological consequences. as it tends to remove the weakest individuals from prey populations and maintain the genetic health of those populations over time. Once a target has been identified, wolves initiate a chase that can cover many kilometers at sustained speeds, gradually wearing the prey down through sheer persistence rather than raw speed. Different pack members may take up different positions during a chase, with some individuals cutting off escape routes while others maintain direct pursuit. The actual takedown of large prey is a dangerous collaborative effort. Wolves attack from multiple directions simultaneously, with some individuals biting at the hindquarters and flanks to slow the prey, while others aim for the throat or muzzle to bring the animal down. Injuries during hunts are common, and deaths from the kicks and charges of large prey are not unknown. Success rates for wolf hunts on large prey, like elk and moose, average around 14 to 20% of attempts, a seemingly low figure that reflects the genuine difficulty and danger of bringing down large, healthy ungulates with teeth and claws alone. Spotted hyena hunting strategy shares some broad similarities with wolves, but differs in important details. Hyenas are supreme pursuit predators of the open savanna. Their sustained gallop, maintained at speeds well above 50 km per hour across distances of several kilometers, is their primary weapon. Hyenas chase prey into exhaustion across open ground, relying on their extraordinary cardiovascular capacity to outlast animals that are faster over short distances but cannot sustain that speed. A critical and often overlooked fact about spotted hyenas is that they are highly effective primary predators, not primarily scavengers as popular culture has long suggested. Extensive field research, most notably the long-term studies conducted by zoologist Hans Kruk in the Serengeti and Ngorongoro crater beginning in the late 1960s, revealed that spotted hyenas kill the majority of what they eat. In many African ecosystems, hyenas kill more prey biomass annually than lions, and it is frequently lions that scavenge from hyena kills rather than the other way around. Hyena clan hunts can involve anywhere from a few individuals to dozens, with larger groups assembled for larger or more dangerous prey, such as zebra or wildebeest. The coordinated harassment and pursuit of prey by large hyena groups is extraordinarily efficient, and hyenas will pursue prey over distances that eventually exhaust even the strongest individual animals. Both wolves and hyenas possess communication systems of remarkable sophistication, and both have been the subject of extensive scientific study that has revealed cognitive abilities far beyond what casual observation might suggest. The wolf's howl is one of the most iconic sounds in the natural world. Long-distance howling serves multiple functions. It allows separated pack members to locate each other across vast distances. It reinforces social bonds within the pack through group howling sessions, and it broadcasts territorial information to rival packs. Each wolf's howl carries individual identifying information that allows other wolves to recognize specific individuals by voice alone. Wolves also communicate through an extensive repertoire of body language, tail position, ear orientation, facial expression, and postural cues that convey detailed social information within the pack hierarchy. Intelligent studies on wolves have revealed impressive cognitive abilities. Wolves show strong evidence of episodic-like memory, the ability to learn from observing other individuals, and a capacity for flexible problem-solving that exceeds that of domestic dogs in several experimental contexts. A finding that surprised researchers, given that dogs have been specifically selected by humans for cooperative behavior and communication with people. The spotted hyena's communication system is equally sophisticated and considerably stranger to human ears. The famous laugh of the spotted hyena, technically a rapid giggling vocalization produced during excitement, feeding frenzies, or social submission, is not actually an expression of amusement, but a complex social signal that conveys information about the caller's identity, social rank, and emotional state. Beyond this iconic sound, hyenas produce an extraordinary variety of vocalizations, deep whoops that carry over distances of several kilometers and allow clan members to locate each other and respond to food sources, groans, yells, and a remarkable low-frequency rumble produced during close social bonding interactions. Intelligence research on spotted hyenas has produced some of the most surprising results in comparative animal cognition. In controlled experiments testing social problem-solving, tasks requiring two animals to cooperate simultaneously to obtain a reward, spotted hyenas consistently outperform chimpanzees despite having brain sizes considerably smaller. Hyenas appear to have an intuitive understanding of cooperative tasks that exceeds that of many primates, likely reflecting the enormous cognitive demands of navigating the complex, rank-based social environment of a large hyena clan. So, what is the real difference between a wolf and a hyena? At the surface level, both are highly social, cooperative predators that hunt together in stable social groups, communicate through complex vocal and postural signals, and occupy the top of their respective food chains. This surface similarity is remarkable precisely because it is entirely the product of convergent evolution, two completely unrelated lineages shaped by different continents over tens of millions of years, arriving at strikingly similar answers to the question of how to be a successful large predator. But beneath that surface lie profound differences. The wolf's world is built around the family, a tightly bonded, relatively small kinship group in which cooperation flows from love and shared ancestry. The hyena's world is built around the clan, a large, complex, rank-obsessed society in which position and power determine everything, and in which females hold absolute authority over males in ways unparalleled among social mammals. The wolf crushes nothing. It is built for tireless pursuit, coordinated strategy, and the patient wearing down of prey across vast open landscapes. The hyena crushes everything. Its bone-shattering jaws extract nutrition from resources that no other predator can utilize, making it the ultimate recycler of the savanna ecosystem. And intelligence. Both animals are cognitive heavyweights, but they deploy that intelligence differently. The wolf reads the landscape, anticipates prey behavior, and communicates in a language of howls and postures that has captivated human imagination since before recorded history. The hyena navigates a Byzantine social labyrinth of ranks, alliances, and shifting coalitions that demands a social intelligence comparable to, and in some experiments exceeding, that of our closest primate relatives. These are not lesser predators. They are not supporting characters in the story of the natural world. They are, each in their own way, among the most sophisticated, adaptable, and successful predators that evolution has ever produced. Thank you for watching.